Hi, I'm Akshat Malhotra and welcome to the series on the fundamentals of personal finance. This is not just a standalone video but an entire course. And so if you'd like to make the most of this chapter, make sure you watch the previous ones.
One common concern that all of us have. How do we go about controlling our spending habits? Akshat, everything is good, 30, 20, 50, 3 bank account strategy, but you know what? When I go to that mall, I see those clothes in the hanger and I feel I just want to have them. How do I control my spending? Oh, look at those cute clothes, I need to get them. Oh, wow, what a shoe, I need to get that. So how do I go about controlling my spending habits? And to do this, we've devised a framework which you can just keep at the back of your mind whenever you're out there shopping, whenever you need to buy something for yourself. You don't have to think about this, you don't have to take a paper and a pencil, keep writing it down, but you could just keep this theory at the back of your mind. And yes, again, a theoretical concept, but I'm sure this would be super helpful to you whenever you go out shopping the next time. So we call this prioritizing your expenses and labeling them urgent versus important. So let's look at this framework. I hope the Excel sheet is visible to all of you. In this framework, as you can see, we've put up a 2x2 matrix between your urgent and your important. So we'll look at this first quadrant here where it says, so let's say you're out there shopping something. You always need to ask yourself two questions. Is this thing urgent for me? Is this thing important to me? Something that I'm about to buy, something that I'm about to pick up, ask that particular thing two questions. Are you urgent for me to buy? Are you important for me to buy? If the answer is yes and yes, so generally I'll give you some examples. Food, grocery, medicines. You're out there, you need to purchase some food, need to do some groceries, need to buy some medicines. So things like these, where you know, yes, this is urgent, you know, this is important. So simply don't think about it, don't worry about it, simply go and buy it. So what you're going to do is, whenever things like these come up, go buy it. The second quadrant, when you know something that is urgent, yes, but something that is important, no. This thing is urgent, but this is not important. Let's take an example. I was out there going out for some shopping, to visit someone, to meet someone, and I dropped my phone all of a sudden. And I broke my tempered screen. I broke my tempered glass. And now I'm thinking that this is really broken. My phone is really broken. So, if I continue using it, if I continue touching it, I may scratch my fingers. Something might happen to my hands. And at the same time, I don't want this, the tempered screen to do further damage to my phone screen or something of that sort. What if I drop it again? What if this time the phone screen gets directly damaged? So yes, it is very urgent for me to get this repaired. But at the same time, it is not super important. जैसे कि इसके बिना काम ही नहीं हो सकता, right? So at that time, I'm going to get this replaced, which means I'm going to buy this, but buy this of a lesser amount. I'm going to buy this, but buy this of a lesser amount. So tempered glass, iPhone screen, normal phone screen, you don't have to go out there, buy a 1500 rupee ka tempered glass. Go buy a 80 rupee, 100 rupee, 200 rupees ka tempered glass. So you buy it, but you buy it of a lesser value. Okay? So moving on to the third quadrant, where it's not urgent, but important. So for example, generally in the months of September, October, it's not that very hot. At the same time, it's not that cold. So you need an AC. And what happened in my place, the AC went broke. Basically, the gas leakage happened and the AC stopped cooling. The air conditioner stopped cooling. And we were like, what do we do? Should we get this replaced? We call the AC repair person. He says it's going to take about 3,000-4,000 rupees to get this repaired, to get the gas filled in again. And so if you were like, maybe in the next 15, 20 or max 1 month, winters are going to come. And so we might not use the air conditioner as much as we are using it now. So which means fixing the AC is important to me, but it's not urgent because I wouldn't be using it immediately. And so in this particular situation, I'm not going to spend, I'm going to delay this expense of mine. Because getting the AC repaired right now and then not using it after 15 days doesn't solve an issue, doesn't solve the problem. After I'm going to finally start using the AC in full-fledged way 6 months down the line, maybe once the summers start hitting, right? And so I can easily delay this expense. I don't have to make this expense as of now. And so for all such examples, all such scenarios where it's not urgent but important, simply delay the purchase. Simply delay the purchase. Okay? And finally, urgent, no. Important, no. I don't think I have to give you enough examples for this. Most of our online shopping, right? Oh wow, this looks nice. I think I need this. Oh wow, this looks pretty useful. ये तो use करने में बहुत मजा आएगा. Well, ask yourself, is it urgent? I think it's not. Is it important? I think it's not. Please do not buy it. कितना भी flash sale हो, कितना भी super offer ho, we do not have to purchase that because it's not solving an issue for us, it's not solving a problem for us, it's not urgent, it's not important, we don't need it, right? And so utilizing this framework of urgent versus important, asking yourself these 2 questions, is this urgent for me, is this important for me? Trust me, I think you can easily save about 50% of your expenses, right? So yes and a yes. Go buy it. Urgent, yes. Important, yes. Go buy it. Don't think about it. Urgent, yes. Important, no. Buy it, but buy it of a lesser quantity, a lesser amount. Urgent, no. Important, yes. Delay it. Delay it till it actually becomes urgent, till it gets to your first quadrant of urgent, yes. Important, yes. And finally, urgent, no. Important, no. Don't even think about it. You simply don't need it. And that's the easiest way on how you can control your spending. With this, we come to the end of module 1 and module 2 both. And why do I say together both is because both of these helped us set the right base, set the right mindset, set the right framework. Because doing this is setting the right base, setting the pillars, right? And so once we put all of these into place, we'll be able to further relate better to what we are going to learn in the subsequent modules. And I'd like to end this with a very, very powerful quote by Albert Einstein that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. And I'll take a minute to explain this very, very powerful quote because what this means is compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world and you've all seen that why. He who understands it earns it. So if you understand it today, if you start investing your money today, you will earn it in your later years. But if you don't, and if you say that, no way, I'm going to take care of this later, you would not only lose this, but you will end up paying some money in a compounded fashion to another person. And why do I say that? Because all of us have things that we need to buy in life. All of us need to fulfill few of our financial aspirations, financial goals. And if we do not save timely for that, we will end up buying a loan from the bank. And then how would the bank charge us? The bank is going to take the EMIs or the interest in the form of compound interest, which means we're not earning it, but we're rather paying our interest, the money back to the bank in a compounded fashion. And so, thus, this powerful quote that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. And then the key part, he who doesn't pays for it, pays it, right? With this note, we'll end module 2. See you back in module 3.
I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more such videos.